So today I'm going to give you a few positions in the opening where you have to find the correct move, find the best move. Okay? So let's see who's joining. Saksham is joining, alright? So imagine in this position, hello. In this position, the white player plays knight to g5. So now my question is, if you are black, what will you do? What is the correct move, the best move for black is the question. So you can have a look at the position and try to understand what white is trying to do, and then you decide what black should do. Yes, Mishka, you decided already? Then why are you raising hand? So the question is, what is black's best move? So Ranak, the question is, what is black's
Sir,
best
I heard
move?
it, I heard it.
Okay. Did you hear what is the last move played by white? Last move played by white was knight. So we are going to look at situations in the openings which you will face a lot of times. Opening or early middle game. So this situation is very common. White has just played this knight forward. How will you react?
Discover it.
How? How will you discover the attack?
Sir, can we tell it in 3-4 moves or what?
I'm just asking you what you will play here for black. What's your next move for black? Simple question. I'm not asking for a long plan. Just the next move.
Sir, knight to
Huh.
5, A.
Knight to a5. Okay. Any other ideas? Nobody?
So wait.
Yes, Saksham. You already decided. You already played your move, Ranak. So before you
Sir,
decide your move, you should
knight-
think. Yeah.
Knight to G4.
Knight to g4.
Give him up a free number.
That's not a... yeah. The queen will just take it. It's a free piece.
You.
Okay. So
Then you will take it.
how will you take it? That is defended. Your knight is not defended by the queen, by anything. So there's no discovered attack. So this is a very big problem. See, first of all, when you see a position, you're supposed to see what your opponent played. You're already thinking what I can do. Can I do a discovered attack? Can I attack something? But what did your opponent play just now? What was your opponent's last move?
Sir, I didn't see that.
Without knowing that, how will you decide any move?
G5.
Yeah, I even told Ranak, na. So you have to know what your opponent played last move. Otherwise, you can't make a decision on what to play next. First thing to see is what did he play. So he played knight g5. So is white making any threat? Let me ask Yogit and Mishka. Is white trying to do something? Is there a threat that white's making? I'm asking Yogit and Mishka. Ranak, we have to be calm. Let them answer and then I'll come to you. What did white play just now, Yogit?
Knight to G5.
Okay, so is he trying to do something? Is he making a threat? Is knight going to take here? Knight going to take here? You tell me yes or no, na? You're saying yes, then no. So this is not a threat because black will take. That's not a threat. So what about this? Is that a threat?
No.
No, king will take, is it? Ranak?
So that's a trade.
This is a threat, Yogit. This is a threat. King cannot take. You have to see all the pieces. So, Mishka, why can't the king take? When we play knight takes pawn, why can't the king take it? If white plays knight takes pawn, why can't the king take it?
Sir,
Yes.
because it would be check.
Check from which piece? Which piece?
Bishop.
Yeah, the bishop is here. So you have to see everything, not just one piece. You have two pieces attacking f7. So that is the first thing to see about the position. Your opponent just played knight g5. If you play careless move like knight here, knight there, they're gonna play knight takes pawn, and you will lose one of the two pieces. This is how a lot of people lose their games. They do not defend the square, and boom, something happens there. This is the weakest square on the chessboard because only king is defending it. So if two pieces attack it, your position collapses. So now the question is, what will you play for black? Now that you understood white's threat, what is the correct move for black?
Castle.
Castle, says Ranak. What do you guys think? Is castling a good option?
Yes.
Yeah. And how is it a good option? What will be defending this pawn now?
No, the rook.
The rook and king. Two pieces are defending. Saksham, you disagree?
So it's the same.
You'll play castling. Okay. Now if I play knight takes pawn, is it good for me? Is it good for white?
No.
Because you will play? What will black do?
Rook takes.
Yeah, you'll play rook takes and then I'll take your rook, no? So is it good for you or bad for you? Good for you. Bad for whom?
White.
Bad for white. How? How is it bad for white? Knight takes pawn. If knight takes pawn, you are saying rook will take. Correct? Then bishop will take the rook. And then king will take.
So it's the black.
Black is
It's
better.
like a draw.
Draw. It's close, but what is black getting? What did black take?
A rook.
Black took a rook, is it? Black took his own rook. White has two rooks. Was there a third rook that black took? Then how did black take a rook?
White. Bishop.
White took a rook and black took
A bishop.
just a bishop.
And knight.
That's a big piece now. You're saying just a bishop. So black took a bishop and knight, and white took a rook. So that is better for the black player. I mean, black also lost a pawn. So material wise, it's basically rook and 1 pawn, 6 points. And black took bishop and knight, 6 points. That is same. But it's two active pieces that are gone. Now the position for white is just very bad. Because only one piece is active. The two pieces are gone. The two active pieces that were here and here, we just gave it up. So that is the correct move that Ranak told. Castling is the right move. So when somebody threatens your f7 square, this square, you have to bring a piece to defend it. If you can castle, that's the best option. So here castling is possible. So we just do castling.
Sir, but also we can put the queen to e7.
Good point. But if you play queen e7, won't white still take?
It
Is
won't.
the then what will you do?
Like white can also take from 1, 2, 3. And we will give up a queen for free.
No, you don't have to take. Nobody's asking you to give up the queen. You can move your rook. But position has become bad. You lost a pawn and king is not very safe. You can't castle now. After you save your rook, you can't castle. This side you can't castle. So once you lose the f7 pawn, position becomes difficult. So queen really cannot defend it. Because it's not a white queen that's attacking it. It's two minor pieces. So even if queen defends it, white will still take it. Which is why you need to do castling. That is the only move here that defends that square properly. So this is the first situation we have to understand. Now, let me take you to the second situation.
Is this a glass or what?
Okay. White has just played queen to h5.
Okay.
So this is like early middle game. Now, again the question is, if you are black, what will you play? So I'll give the first, I'll give 1 second. I'll give the first chance to Mishka and Yogit, and then I'll give the chance to the seniors. Saksham and Ranak.
Not fair. No, it's okay. White is so easy for black.
So you're all.
Why
Yeah,
is it
no talking, no talking. So you have to understand it and think on your own. No talking. What will you do for black is the question. No discussions. You have to make your own decisions. No. He has to decide on his own what's the threat, what we should do, and all that. You should not discuss. When you play, you can't discuss with anybody. You're on your own. Same thing. So what will you do for black is the question. Yes, Mishka, what will you do for black?
Sir, so
Yeah.
that like the black loses.
Why would black play a move that he loses with?
No, if white makes a move in which black loses.
It's black's move right now, na? So black has to make a move. So what move will black play? Will black make a move that he loses with? Black will play a move that is okay for him, right? So that's what I'm asking. For black, what will black
I
play?
thought it's white's turn.
No, it's black's turn. White has just played this. We already saw that. Who's making noise? Please speak. Yogit, you need to focus here. You need to. This kind of situation will happen in your games also. If you don't defend properly, you will lose games. So time to make a decision for black. No, one second. So if you're black, what will you do? You have to tell me any move that you will play. If you are black, what will you do? Yeah.
Pawn to G6.
Pawn to G6, attacking the queen. And Mishka, what will you play? If you are black.
Sir, I got.
Wait, I'm asking Mishka.
No, I didn't get. Rook 6D.
How will rook go to D6? This rook, here. How will you do that?
Sir, not that.
Then, bishop.
Wait, I'm a bit confused.
You haven't played chess in a long time now. Of course, you're confused. You have to play regularly.
E.
Which piece?
Rook.
How will this rook come here? When did the rook learn to jump over pieces? Can it go like a knight?
When it was a baby.
Rook doesn't know that. So you can't move the rook like that, na Mishka? You remember how a rook moves, na? Then why are you telling me rook can go here? How can this rook come here, Mishka? What is... Ranak, what have you decided? What will you play for black?
Sir, first,
No first and last. Just tell me your next move.
the next move directly.
What else? That's a question.
Sir,
But then what were you jumping up and down
see,
for?
if
You haven't decided
if
anything,
you
huh?
knight to F5.
Knight to F5. Okay, and Saksham, have you decided?
No, sir.
You haven't
If
decided.
it takes so
Oh.
many moves, then it will just.
Yeah. What is white trying to do?
Sir.
Again, yeah, Saksham, what is white trying to do?
Queen to H7 check.
White is about to give checkmate to you. You have to imagine if you are white, what will you do? That's how you find out white's move. There is a queen and knight sitting here. So next move is mate. This is not the time to do escalation with the knight or attack the queen. You lose the game.
So how should we defend it?
That you have to decide. First thing is you have to see the threat. That three people haven't seen. Only one person has seen the threat. See, Yogit, there's a queen sitting here, knight sitting here. If it is white's move, won't white play checkmate? So if you play move like G6, checkmate, game over. So we have to see what is white threatening, what's your opponent threatening. And if you play knight f5, what does that do? This is what you were jumping up and down for. That is why it's important to look at the position Ranak properly and then decide. And not get excited as soon as you see something. So right now, three people didn't see the threat itself. The problem is we have to see what opponent played just now. He played queen here. So if you miss that threat, next move is checkmate. Whatever you've done till now doesn't matter. All these moves doesn't matter. Next move is game over. Because of one moment of not looking at the threat. So now that you know the threat, what should black do? to stop it. There is only one way properly to stop that threat.
Properly.
Yeah. How can we stop queen takes h7? What should black play? Yes, anybody? No? Everyone understood the threat, na?
Yes.
Okay, queen is about to give checkmate. So if you don't want that to happen, what should you do?
Sorry.
Yes, so what happened?
Sorry, move the board.
Mm-hmm. How do you stop the queen from going there?
No.
No move.
No one.
Game over.
He's telling that no one knows.
No one knows. Then that means you lose the game. If somebody does this,
Sir.
you just lose. You'll just sit back and play some random move and get checkmated.
Okay.
The guy is threatening checkmate. So unless you try and find it.
Sir, do you know it?
Of course I know. That is why I'm asking you, Mishka.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, rook to
Hmm.
e8.
Okay, you're trying to get out of that situation, but the problem is I'll still play queen takes pawn. I'll still play queen takes pawn, king will move and queen h8 check. So it won't be mate, but it's still a bad position. So we have to stop. Okay, everyone please sit down. We have 5 people, not enough space. So please sit down everybody.
Sir. So comfortable.
So we are looking at this position. Everybody is stumped at this question. White has just played queen h5. I'm just asking what should black play?
Black.
Nobody knows what to do for black. Everyone has seen the threat. Yogit is already adjusting his pieces. Yogit, we're looking at this position. Your opponent is threatening checkmate. This is not the time to focus here and there. You have to understand what to do for black or try to find out. So you will get that only if you focus. Ranak also. If opponent threatens checkmate, we'll just lose the game. That's the plan. You're not even trying to find out what to play. So if you are black, what to do? You see the threat of checkmate. So what to do? Yes, Veer.
Pawn g6.
Pawn g6. So if somebody is about to give checkmate, you go behind that person. Go tell the queen, run, run, run. Go fast and give me checkmate. That's what you will do now. The queen is anyway going to h7. You are lighting a fire behind her so that the queen will go there fast. Why? First understand the threat. First understand what is the threat in the position. Then work according to that. So you guys have understood the threat. Veer has just come and Veer has already got checkmate. Yes, Yogit?
Rook to e8.
It's a good try, but we already discussed that. Queen takes pawn anyway will
I
have.
told that.
Queen will anyway take the pawn. King will move. And then queen h8 check.
I told that.
You can block, but it's still a bad position. So you're trying to make space for the king to run. Running is not an option. You have to stop this from happening. If somebody is about to come right next to your king's bedroom, we have to lock the bedroom door.
That is impossible.
You can't lock the bedroom door. The king needs to sleep. So how can black stop queen takes pawn? There's one move and there's no threat after that. You're completely fine. The king is totally safe.
Sir, I think knight. No. Sir.
First decide, then tell. Okay, and now let me ask Saksham.
Sir, pawn to h6.
That's it. Just h6. That's all there is to be done. Now there's no queen takes h7. Now you move the pawn. So if a queen is about to give checkmate to your king right on the castle, just push the pawn forward. First you have to see the threat. If you don't even see that, then you're going to checkmate at next move. Second, you have to see what to do. This is not a difficult move. We just push the pawn. Now there's no threat. No problem. You're even attacking the knight. So knight has to run back. And the game goes on. Alright, let me give you another situation. Okay. Here, in this position, Yogit, you need to pay attention here. You won't even understand the question if you don't listen. White just played Queen G4. Now my question is, if you are black, what will you do?
It's an easy move.
No. Ranak, this is the problem. First you decide properly after looking properly. Even last question you were deciding even without knowing what to do. So
Sir,
first
white
look.
thread.
No, knowing all that is fine. I just want black's next move. If you've decided that, if you're sure, then you can tell me. If you're sure what you want to do, if you're black, then you can tell me. But you have to be sure that this is what I'll play if this happens in my game. So black's next move. Yes, Ranak?
Sir, knight to G6.
Knight to G6, says Ranak. Is that a good move?
Sir, yes.
Yogit doesn't like this move. You like the move? Knight G6?
Yes, sir, I know.
Okay, so what is white's threat, Yogit? What is white trying to do? That we have to understand. Yes, Mishka, what is white trying to do?
White is trying to kill the queen with the queen. Boom.
How will this queen take that queen?
What?
How is this
What,
possible?
sir?
Huh.
See, it's on 4G.
Yes.
So it will go
Hmm.
on
B. Here.
No, not there.
Then?
I mean, C8.
How will it go here? Can it jump over this pawn? Pieces can't jump. You've not played chess in a few weeks. That's why you forgot.
Sir.
1 second. So queen can't go there. Even if queen goes there, queen will take it. How will white take black? Please sit down properly. If you raise hand, wait. So queen takes bishop. Even if it happens, queen can take back. So queen can't take the queen. That's not possible here. So here, what's the threat? Yogit, can you find out what is white's threat? Please keep your hands down, Veer and Ranak. Let him see properly.
To make the check.
To make the check, how? What move is white trying to play? What's the move? Yogit and then Mishka. First Yogit. You said check, but where? Then why did you say check?
7G.
Yeah, which piece? What's a move that white's trying to play?
It is 7G.
Which piece to which square? What is G7, G7? What's a move? I'm asking the move.
Queen.
Yeah, queen to G7. Why can't king take it, Mishka? If queen goes there, why can't I just take a queen? Yogit, why can't the king take the queen?
Always bishop is
Ha, so you have to tell now that there's a threat.
it's a checkmate.
So yeah, so you have to see that this is a threat.
It's a checkmate.
After I tell you that queen is going to come there, why can't the king take? You're telling me bishop is there. So you have to see this position and see that white has just played queen G4. So queen is about to give checkmate. And that is why Ranak wanted to play knight to G6, blocking the queen, which is a good move. Is there any other option for black? Yes, Ranak?
Sir, G7 pawn to G6.
G6 is also possible.
Sir,
Saksham, what else? There's one more move possible. Yeah, there's one more good move here. Sort of good move.
Knight to
Hmm.
F5.
That's just a free piece. To stop the checkmate, do you feed him the piece?
Yeah.
If somebody is threatening checkmate, do we tell him, don't checkmate me, just take my piece and be happy? No, we stop him from giving checkmate. Yes, Ranak? Leave the carpet alone. So you can also play f6. It's not a good move here, but that's also possible. You're blocking the bishop. So either you block the bishop or you block the queen. That's the idea. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, now last position. So this one I'll first ask Mishka, then Yogit, and then Veer, and then Ranak and Saksham. What happened?
Because we are too advanced.
No? Yeah, you've already seen this. No, Veer came a little late.
Is this the same position?
No, if you have problems in a particular idea, then you have to solve more of that particular idea. So when I showed you this, you didn't understand the threat itself. So we have to now be able to understand threats properly. So Okay, in this position, you have to pay full attention. This one you have to find out. So I'm asking Mishka first and then Yogit. So this position, white played queen d3. So my question is, if you are black, what will you do? No need to raise hands. Let them decide first, and then we will discuss.
Did you get it?
What do you mean? Did I get it? I gave the position, so of course I got it. You just focus on what you want to do. Don't worry about other things. Then you have to just wait. Please be quiet. Let Mishka decide.
I can sleep.
Mishka, are you looking at the position? So try to find out what you will play for black. You don't have all day. You have to decide. Ranak, please sit in one place. Let them see properly. No moving around. You don't have to bow down. You can just sit in one place properly instead of moving around. So time to decide, Mishka. What will you do for black? It's hot, na? Shall I switch on the fan?
Yes. Look on the ball. Use. Sir, knight to 5e.
Knight takes pawn. But pawn will take it. Na? Okay, fine. You want to play knight takes pawn. And Yogit, what will you play for black? Ranak, please sit in one place properly instead of turning back, left, right. Let them see the position properly. Time to decide, Yogit. You had all this time to decide.
Part 2.
Huh.
F4.
That's for white now. Whose move is it? It's black's move. How can black play pawn a4? So we have to be focused in the class. Veer, what will you play for black?
Pawn to g6.
Okay, Saksham. Please keep the pieces down, Saksham.
Pawn to g6.
And Ranak?
Sir, f pawn to f5. 5f.
Okay. Yogit and Mishka, what did white play just now? What was your opponent's last move? Don't know. Then how will you decide a move? Veer, what was white's last move? What was your opponent's last move?
Queen to d3.
Yeah, this is the problem. You have to first see what your opponent played. Without seeing that, how will you decide black's move? You will just play some random move if you don't see opponent's last move. So I told you na queen d3, and I've been telling again and again, see the threat. Now Yogit, what is white's threat?
Checkmate.
Where? What move? I'm asking what move is threatened.
Queen to
Huh.
h7.
Yeah, so how do we see that? By seeing white's last move. So first thing you have to do is see what your opponent played. Only if you see that, you will see what threat is being made. Otherwise, you will play some random move, game over. Checkmate. So in one move, game is over. Whatever you do before, it doesn't matter. So queen d3 and there's a threat. So which means we have to stop this from happening. And how do you stop it from happening?
Pawn to
Yeah, Yogit.
pawn to g6.
Yeah, so once you see the threat, it's not difficult to stop it. But the important thing is to see the threat. To see the threat, you have to see the last move. So g6 is a good move. Is h6 a good move here? Is pawn h6 good?
This is a reminder.
No, because
Last
queen will anyway go there,
messages.
right? Okay. And is f5 good, Saksham? Ranak wanted to play f5. Is that a good move? What do you say? Why not?
This is a reminder.
What's the problem?
Last messages.
Queen will give checkmate after f5.
It's a good.
It's a good move? Sure? Yes, Mishka?
Sir,
Yeah.
pawn h8.
How will pawn go to h8? Black is coming here, right? We already discussed the right moves. G6, F5. So pawns are coming this way. Pawns are going back. We'll leave the carpet alone, please. So F5 by runner, it looks good. It's stopping the checkmate. Queen can't take, rook is there, right? But there's a problem. F5 is not a good move.
Oh.
En passant, I'll take en passant, I'll take the pawn, you will take back, and then same checkmate will happen. So that is the problem. There's one more problem here actually. If you play F5, see this bishop? It's looking at the king. So now white will move the pawn and already black is going to lose a knight.
Yeah.
Because it's a check, discovered attack. So here F5 is not a great idea, but in some positions you can do that. The best move is just G6. Just G6 and everything is fine. You're blocking the queen from threatening anything. Now let's say queen goes here now. Now I'm going to ask Mishka. If you are, I'm asking.
Sir, is the pawn like behind, not a G6?
This is the position. This is exactly the position. After G6, queen moved here. So my question is, what will you play for black? White has just moved the queen from here to here. No need to raise hands. I'm asking Mishka and then Yogit and then the others. Yogit, if you're black, what will you do? Please don't make noise, Veer. People are thinking. Anyone? If you're black, anyone decided? Okay, Ranak?
Sir, king to G7.
King to G7. And Veer?
Pawn to H5.
Okay, now after King G7, Ranak, what will white do?
It won't help.
No, yeah, I'm asking Ranak, what will white do?
Queen to C.
C? HC? What is HC?
Oh,
H7.
yeah.
And that is checkmate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to stop queen takes pawn, not run away. Running away is not an option. He
If you
will
move
get
it,
chased.
the pawn will take.
Yeah. So now Veer's move is correct. Just H5.
But sir, if
But-
we play G7 and the queen checkmates us, you cannot move to F6 because
That's why it is checkmate. Yeah, that's why it's checkmate. Even if it is not checkmate, the king will be running around and you're losing an H pawn. So the solution is not to run away and allow the queen to take the pawn. Solution is to stop it from happening. So that is why Veer's move was correct. H5. So there was a threat of checkmate. Queen takes pawn was mate. Again. So you have to just stop that from happening. And this is how you do it. So in games when you play, you can try to make this threat to your opponent. And if opponent doesn't see it, checkmate in one move. And if your opponent makes a threat like this, you have to see there is a checkmate coming and you have to stop it. Anyway, now we'll start.